It all started on an ordinary Monday morning. I walked into my history class expecting the usual monotony of lectures and note-taking. But today was different. Mrs. Henderson, our regular teacher, was nowhere to be seen. Instead, there stood a substitute teacher. She introduced herself as Ms. Harper. Her presence was unsettling, to say the least. She wore clothes that looked like they were from another era, and her voice had a hauntingly melodic quality. Ms. Harper said, "Today, class, we will explore the hidden stories of our past, tales that go beyond what is written in your textbooks." The lesson was unlike anything we'd ever experienced. She spoke of battles, ancient rituals, and forgotten legends with such vivid detail. It felt as if we were living through them. The stories were captivating, yet they filled the room with an inexplicable dread. We listened in a trance, unable to shake off the feeling that something was terribly wrong. Days turned into weeks and Ms. Harper continued to teach. But something was off. The events she described weren't in any of our textbooks, and when we tried to look them up online, there was no trace of them. It was as if they were lost in time. We were puzzled and the unease among us grew. Some students whispered about her, their voices tinged with fear and curiosity. One day, curiosity got the better of me. I decided to dig deeper. I went to the school library, a place where the air always seemed thick with the weight of countless stories. The librarian, an older woman with a knowing look, was our best source of information. Ms. Harper, she was a teacher here, but she passed away decades ago in a tragic accident. My heart pounded as the librarian pulled out an old yearbook. There she was, Ms. Harper, looking exactly as she did now. The hair on the back of my neck stood up. How could this be? I needed answers. I gathered my friends and we decided to investigate further. We found old newspaper clippings that told the story of her tragic end. Ms. Harper had been a beloved teacher, known for her passion for history. She died in a fire that destroyed part of the school decades ago. The fire was so sudden, she didn't have a chance to escape. It was rumored that she was trapped in her classroom, surrounded by the history she loved so much. The more we uncovered, the more everything made sense and the more terrified we became. It seemed as if Ms. Harper's spirit was bound to the school, reliving her passion for teaching by sharing lessons from beyond the grave. The events she taught us about weren't just forgotten history. They were moments lost in time, much like her. The next day, she was gone. No one mentioned her disappearance, as if she had never existed. The classroom felt colder, emptier without her. But the lessons she taught stayed with us, lingering in the back of our minds like a dark shadow. The details of those forgotten events haunted us, making us question what was real and what wasn't. Weeks passed, and life returned to normal, or as normal as it could be after such an experience. Yet, I couldn't shake the feeling that she was still with us, watching and waiting. Sometimes, late at night, I would hear her voice in my dreams, recounting those eerie tales of the past. One particular night stands out in my memory. I had stayed late at school, working on a project in the quiet library. The shadows grew longer, and the silence became oppressive. As I gathered my things to leave, I heard a faint, familiar voice echoing through the empty halls. It was Ms. Harper reciting one of her haunting lessons. My heart raced as I followed the sound, leading me to our history classroom. The room was empty, but her voice continued, ethereal and distant. It was as if she was still there, bound to the very walls of the school. The next morning, I confided in my friends. They too had experienced strange occurrences, dreams, whispers, and fleeting glimpses of Ms. Harper. We were all connected by the spectral presence of our ghostly substitute. Determined to uncover the truth, we delved deeper into the history of our school. We discovered that the fire that took Ms. Harper's life was shrouded in mystery. Some believed it was an accident, while others whispered of a darker, more sinister cause. Our investigation led us to a hidden room beneath the school, untouched by time. Inside, we found relics of Ms. Harper's life, old lesson plans, personal letters, and photographs. Among them was a journal chronicling her final days. Her last entry spoke of a strange sense of foreboding, as if she knew something terrible was about to happen. As I uncovered more of the ghostly substitute's dark history each day, I began to wonder, do you believe in ghosts? What would you do if you were in my place? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more spine-tingling tales. Until next time, stay curious and stay haunted.